Okay, so let's insert some data now. Okay, for instance, let's insert here John, let's insert here Smith, and the date of birth, let's assume that he was born just 1 week ago. Go. Okay, now if I click back in here, okay, and I browse the table, as you can see, the system automatically allocated and created a new primary key and then inserted the data I wanted to have inserted. If I want to edit this data, I would just do this. Okay, instead of John, this is actually called Alex. Again, please notice that phpMyAdmin returns the SQL query command needed for updating that record. And again, by default, once you've updated something, it then returns, by using an SQL query, it retrieves again that record in order to show you any amendments you might have done. Now, one way to create tables is just to do it manually. So you get back here and you create as many tables you like. But we can do something else as well. We could create a database, and we can call it, for instance, CW0910, and then we can populate this database here by importing from a file all the information needed to create the database. That is something that possibly we could have done before by exporting the information into a file. So let's import something here. At the moment, I would imagine that the easier way is to use a file I had made ready for some of our students. They could be done from here. So let's open a new tab in our browser here, and let's copy and paste this. Control copy and paste, Control V, magic. Okay, so now we are saving a file. Let's save this file here on our desktop. This is an SQL file. Okay, and as you can see, let's minimize this, has now been saved here. So now I can populate this database. At the moment, as you can see, it comes with 0 tables, by telling phpMyAdmin to consider and process this file here. Open. Okay, and go. Okay, now we have 4 tables in our database, and these 4 tables were built by the database because phpMyAdmin simply sent to the database all the instructions included in this file here. If you want, we can have a look at this file. We can edit or open it by using any text editor. Okay, this is the file. As you can see here, the file comes with some commands you can ignore. Okay, that comes with default. The file says to drop tables if they exist, and then they create the tables, they allocate whatever values they come with the columns, and then they insert data into those tables. Okay, so this is the file we have just included by means of phpMyAdmin, processed and used to create 4 tables into the CW0910 database we have just created before. Okay, thank you.